Hey everyone, so today I just wanted to let you guys know that yesterday I got my tragus re-pierced. The first time I got it done was when I was 20 and it got infected and it was kind of bad, so I ended up taking out the earring and just let it close up. So yesterday I was like, hey, I just want to go get my tragus re-pierced. And it wasn't that bad as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it kind of hurt the first, well, this time hurt a lot worse than the first time actually, just because there was scar tissue from the time that it did close up, so it was a lot harder this time, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't that bad. I got it on my left side of my ear. I don't know if you can see. I actually got it with a ball. I mean, they didn't have the rhinestone with it just because they said they ran out, so I'm like, alright, that's fine. It's no biggie because I can change it in a few months with the rhinestone because I want to get a tiny one with the actual like rhinestone flat. So it's whatever. I mean, right now it's sore and it's a little swollen, I should say, but it's not that bad. But yeah, so they told me not to touch it, not to play with it, always clean your hands before, and if you're going to change your piercing, always clean your hands before that and after. So, and they just told me to use antibacterial soap. So I got this, I had this in my house. I usually use antibacterial soap anyways, so you can get this like at Walmart or Target, wherever, any drugstore anyways. And they told me to clean my piercing about 2 to 3 times a day. Personally, I usually like to clean my piercings, all my other piercings, for like twice a day. So I can't do 3 times a day. That's a little too much, I think. And all you do is I get a Q-tip. I usually get 4 Q-tips, to tell you the truth, when I'm cleaning a fresh new piercing. Just because you always want to use one end per side. You never want to use one Q-tip for front and back. You don't want to do that because then that's how you cause more. That's how you can cause an infection. Just you guys can be aware of that. So what I do, I get my first Q-tip. I wet this side, wet the front first. Then I flip it, and then I clean the inside, and then I throw this away. Get a new one, which is the second Q-tip. You kind of squirt a little bit of the soap, get all in the front, and then you flip it and then get it inside, and then you toss this one. Then you get a third Q-tip, and you just wet the tip, so you just kind of take off all the suds from the soap in the front, and then you flip it, and then you clean the inside, make sure you take off all the suds from the soap, and then you toss the third one out. Then what I do, I mean, it's optional. I mean, some people just dry it after they clean it. I usually get a fourth Q-tip since you're going to have to wet it anyways. They told me to use H2O ocean spray, which is pretty much, you can use sea salt, like the actual sea salt, and get a cup of hot water and just kind of like hold it. I think that's a little too much work, but I like the H2O ocean spray, and it always works for me. So it actually cuts down the healing time of your piercings, which is fabulous. So you can get this like at Hot Topic or the tattoo or piercing parlors, and they usually don't cost a lot. It's like about $10 to $15 if that, so it's not that bad. So what I do, since you have your fourth Q-tip, all you do is just spray it, and then just clean the front, and then you spray it again. You flip the Q-tip, and then you spray it, and then you clean the inside. And then what I usually do, I kind of get like a paper towel. You don't want to get tissues because when it gets wet, it tears up and it gets like crumbles. I don't know, but I usually get a paper towel and I just kind of pat the front, and then for the inside, I usually get a fifth Q-tip and just kind of make sure you dry the inside, just so you don't, everything's dry and clean, and that's it. Don't use like a cotton ball because it's gonna get caught, and you know how cotton balls are. They get everywhere. It's kind of gross. But yeah. So, and that's it. I mean, it doesn't really, and I know it's a lot of work for your new piercing, but it's well worth it at the end. So if you guys were willing to get a tragus piercing, I would recommend it. I'm pretty sure everyone wants something new, so it's not that bad. I think it's cute. You can change it to a hoop too, but if you're getting a tragus pierced for the first time, they actually give you a big hoop. So your hoop's actually going to be touching this little part, just to be aware. So they're going to give you a big captive ring hoop. So I don't know. I didn't like it the first time. When I got it done the first time, it was with the captive ring hoop, and I didn't like it. I don't know. It wasn't me. But yeah, this is actually, they told me this is pierced with a 16 gauge. So if you guys are wanting to know, they actually pierced my ear with a 16 gauge. The bar itself is actually a 12 millimeter long bar. They told me after it's all healed up, I can go to a shorter bar, which is an 8 millimeter, which is 5/16 inch kind of thing. So they can tell you too, they can measure it for you. And then if you want to change your earring once it's all healed up, they usually do it for free. So you can go back to your piercing tattoo parlor and they can usually change it for free. I'm sure you probably have to tip them, but that's no biggie, you know. So they have no problem changing it for you. Or if you have any questions, you can always give them a call. Or if you're not sure about something, if this is right or not, it's like if you feel like something's not right, just give them a call and they usually help you out. Usually they're really good about that. So I hope you like my piercing, and I hope you leave a comment and subscribe my channel, and I'll be talking to you soon. Okay, thanks. Bye.